Hello everyone and welcome to a new Pokemon Battle Revolution video, where today we're going to not do Sunset Coliseum. We're going to take a little break and start with the first non-main story video. We're going to use the theme team. Kritikult Team Number 1. The Kritikult is a group of viewers and fans from the streamer Critical Hit, who's an awesome streamer, so check them out on Twitch, please. They do marbles, they do GTA, they do Jackbox, and more. And today, yesterday, I asked in their chat in Discord, okay, just name like your favorite or your two favorite Pokemon. I'll make a team out of them and make like videos and stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna throw them into Waterfall Coliseum because some of them don't really work together. Some of them could definitely be competitive, some of them not. And I purely just picked their favorite Pokemon. So I'm gonna force them to work together. And I'm gonna randomize the order in which they do that. So sometimes they'll work together with the big ones, sometimes with the smaller ones. And this is literally the order that they gave me. Three Pokemon that could be very competitive with Lucario, Totara, and Gengar. And then we have Pichu, Charmander, and Slowpoke. So I'll introduce you. This is Lunatic. We have Sourduck, Violet Moth, Jules, Critical Hit, and Nick. And hopefully they can make it through Waterfall Coliseum's rank 6, which is gonna be pretty difficult, I think. But we're gonna see how well they do. See if the smaller ones can pull their weight, do some fancy things. I've already randomized for the first round, so we're gonna have this one. It's gonna be one of the three big ones with one of the three small ones. Let's see if that combination works out. I do hope that the Torterra will go together with the Slowpoke at some point. Or with the Gengar, because they have a nice combo together.
Can the challenger win once more?
Alright, let's see. Violet Moth, Jules.
And are awaiting their trainer's orders.
Jules has an interesting move with Fling. Fling throws your item, so Jules is holding a very interesting item that you normally never see. If only we had Sludge Bomb on Violet Moth. Although, actually, we can take an Executor, so... Stop Ludicolo. And then we just Shadow Ball Executor. See how much that deals. Go, Jules!
Curtain is up.
Jules like tiny Pichu against these big Pokemon. Nice. Okay, Violet Moth got the first KO. And it's always in Waterfall Coliseum, for those that don't know, it's not like a standard Pokemon battle where you have like 4 or 6 Pokemon on a team and you fight until they're all knocked out. In Waterfall Coliseum, in double battles like we're doing now, you choose Pokemon in sets of 2, and those sets of 2 face off against each other, and whoever wins 2 of those sets first wins the match. I'm gonna keep the item for later. If I don't end up using it in this entire Coliseum, I will just tell you and I'll show you what it is. Well, this is a good opening, and now Violet Moth can, without having taken damage themselves, except for their held item Life Orb, can just attack Ludicolo. See how much damage Jules can deal. Volt Tackle! Oh, Jules at the KO! Critical Hit! Which is funny, because that's basically the streamer's name. Critical Hit, except it's spelled different. Would be awesome if Critical Hit gets a critical hit at some point. Yeah, Jules and Violet Moth get the first win for us. That is nice. Fake out on Jules, letting one of the opponents not move is awesome. So that if the partner can then take someone out, that's great. All right, next one, Lunatic and Nick. What are they gonna do here? Lunatic could hit Zen Headbutt on Breloom, but Breloom with its fighting moves is dangerous as well. I think I'm gonna cross combat on Torterra. Because Lunatic is holding a Focus Ash, so it can survive one hit. And then Zen Headbutt Breloom, and then maybe Extreme Speed with Lunatic the turn after. Let's see how much damage that deals. A lot, please. The thing is, I did keep them both alive. Ooh, that's... Okay, that's good damage, but... maybe I just should have gone for Breloom to just take it out, because Torterra has more defenses than Breloom. Okay, I will survive that because Lunatic will survive thanks to Focus Sash. They'll heal, which doesn't matter because they're at full health, for now. Humus for Totara or Slowpoke, probably Totara, yeah. Rock climb only, I thought it would be something like Woodhammer. No grass move. And Nick is trained in physical defense, so Nick could definitely take that hit. Nick could even take an Earthquake from our Totara. No, it missed it. It missed it. I feel like I need to close combat on Breloom, because if I take out Torterra, then Breloom's going to take out Lunatic, and Nick, on their own, probably isn't going to be able to take out Breloom. So if you like close combat Breloom, as long as I don't have Mach Punch, and then hope that Nick can take Torterra. Or Torterra just attacks Nick. Yeah, I think that's the best move. Attack Breloom. And then Nick focuses on Torterra. Please be enough power. Boom! Ah, no, that's gonna be bad. That's gonna be bad. That's why I wanted the Zen Headbutt to hit last turn. Oh, they attack Nick!
It hits.
If Nick flinches, that'd be not great, but it wouldn't be bad as long as Torterra also hits them. No, Razor Leaf hits both. Ah! Takes them both out as well. Darn. That's unfortunate.
The blue corner lost both of their Pokemon.
Thought it would deal more damage than
One
Breloom.
win and one loss. It's all
Well,
even
considering it's
now.
rank 6, it's
The
pretty
next
difficult,
round
especially for a
will
team like
determine
this
the
that has 3 Pokemon that aren't exactly strong and that don't work very well together, except Torterra maybe with either like the Slowpoke or the Gengar. There's a combo in there. For the rest, we just have to figure things out.
The third set of Pokemon have appeared.
Alright. We might have a chance here. Let's go. Thing is, I want an Earthquake for the most spread damage, but that would not be fun for critical hit. So, Stone Edge, Venusaur. Gonna trust your power, Crit. See if you even survive this. Giga Drain.
A rigid shot.
That much damage thanks to resisting the move. Flare Blitz! Kaboom! Let's go! The little ones with big damage. The last 2 KOs came from the little ones. A lot of recoil damage, but we got the KO. So that's what counts. I hope Critical Hit can just face a lot of things that are weak to fire. Same for Jules facing things that are weak to electric. So we can deal massive damage. That's the entire plan. Oh, that's not good. Sleep Powder. That's that's unfortunate, but that's okay. We can deal with that. I'll just try Stone Edge again because I like to keep Critical Hit alive, even though I don't expect Critical Hit to be able to make any other moves. I want to keep him there, if not as someone that can attack, at least as an attack target for Venusaur, so that it'll leave Torterra alone. Vine Whip, really? Vine Whip is an attack at rank 6. That is so lame. Why is there Vine Whip? Why does he not have Razor Leaf or use it? Anyway, Critical Hit's still there, so I'll take it.
Charmander.
Even woke up and probably gets to finish it off as well. Critical Hit with both the KOs. Does go down himself as well, but Sourduck is still around. 2 KOs by Lil Charmander. That's nice. So Gengar got a KO, Pichu got a KO, and 2 by Charmander. Alright, that's round 1 done. There's 7 battles to win if you want to win this entire Coliseum. I honestly don't expect we will. Probably maybe like round 4 or 5 we'll get stuck. Then I'll be happy if we win at least 4 of them. 4 of the matches. But I prefer to obviously win all 7. Alright, let's see. I see 3 bugs. Well, it's not like I can choose the order. Because I've randomized them again. And we are gonna see, as long as we get to the 3rd match, which I'm hoping we won't, because if we'd win the first 2. Although if we lose the first one, then I'd want to get to the 3rd one to still have a chance. But Torterra and Slowpoke, Sourduck and Nick are working together, and there's a little combo in there, just a little. but it's there, which would be interesting if we could use it. Depends on what the opponent uses. Alright, first up, Jules and Lunatic.
The relaxing waterfall seems to be heightening the Pokemon's
Link could
concentration.
be using Dusclops. I could use Close Combat from Lunatic on Primeape. I expect Primeape to hit Lunatic so I could counter as well. Either way, I'm gonna fake out on Primeape. And then Crunch and Dusclops.
The stage is set and the
Primeape
curtain is up.
can flinch.
It
Pretty
hits.
sure it doesn't have inner focus. Some of the fighting types do, but I don't think Primeape does.
Primeape cannot move.
Actually, I was just thinking. Usually, you'd use three Pokemon in a single battle, 4 Pokemon in a double battle. If you play Waterfall Coliseum with in the single battle form, you use max 5 Pokemon. Here, you use max 6 Pokemon. You can use all of your Pokemon in a double battle, and we just did. So this might, and with there being 7 rounds as well, this might take a while. So, alright, let's go Fling on Dusclops, and you get to see the item as long as Jules gets to attack. And then just Close Combat Primeape, see how much damage that deals. Karate Chop first.
A fierce blow.
Heavy damage, yeah, counter would have been nice. But we'll just use Close Combat, and we have Extreme Speed next turn to take him out if necessary.
Down by
No,
close
Close Combat got him, Primeape's gone. So let's hope that Dusclops at least doesn't attack Lunatic, that'd be great. And see what Pichu does.
A huge
It would have been awesome if
damage
Pichu goes
is
before
down.
Dusclops anyway. I think she will. And she flings Lord Helix! People that know Pokemon know some of the Pokemon memes know that Pichu just threw the ancient form of Lord Helix.
Intense blow.
And got a KO with it. Lord Helix for the win. All praise
Blue
Lord
corner
Helix.
won the first round.
And Pichu with another KO. Nice job. Pichu's not that weak. Alright, next up, Critical Hit and Violent Moth.
The second set of Pokemon have appeared.
If Violent Moth can hit, that's a great move for us. If they miss, it's a problem. Okay, they hit. That's very good. No Choco Berry on the Persian either, so that's immediately a lead.
It's down already.
Let's see how much damage Critical Hit can deal with Flare Blitz.
A fierce blow. Such amazing.
High power fire move. Charmander is a fire Pokemon that ups the power. It's holding a life orb, which sure it deals a bit more recoil damage after the hit, but it allows Critical Hit to deal 30% more damage as well.
Fierce blow. It's a direct hit.
Critical Hit on his own, knowing he's faster than Armaldo, can finish it off already. So this is a nice move. Shadow Ball.
Shadow ball hits.
And we're not going to see that Sourduck and Nick combination
Down and
just yet.
out.
We see 1-2-0, we move on to round 3. And because we didn't lose any match, we didn't even lose a Pokemon, did we?
Is now
Well, we didn't lose a match, so I'm pretty sure that's the only thing that counts. We won both battles, so we get a perfect point. Which means that would we lose any match, or lose a total match in round 3 or round 7, whenever, we can use that perfect point that we earn in this fight to get a retry. Right, next up, Traveling Guy Blake. Let's randomize the order. And we are going Violent Moth Sourduck, which should win together considering they're two of the big ones. But that does mean the two of the small ones will work together. And it's Critical Hit with Lunatic, then Nick and Jules. So we need to win the first two, because the third one's going to be really hard. Although, Jules has shown that she can KO things already. Well, Jules and Critical Hit, even though they're only small Pokemon, they have been trained in their offenses and have very strong offensive moves in Volt Tackle and Flare Blitz, so they can certainly KO things. Nick is more trained in physical defense, so they'll be harder to KO, but they can take more hits. The Empoleon and Politoed. I know what I want to do with that. That. And then that.
The battle
Protect?
begins.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're not faster than Gengar.
Protects itself.
Okay, so... Sorry. Torterra's not gonna get a hit in.
It's a direct
Sting Focus Blast there, but Thunderbolt for accuracy. Okay, Empoleon's slower than Torterra, that's good to know.
From the attack.
Actually, because Empoleon is slower than Torterra, I could use Torterra's Earthquake to finish off Empoleon. And then also hit Politoed. And then Thunderbolt the Politoed. Although this might just be a really bad choice. But maybe I hit them well. Wow, that protects, double protect, whatever. Works. Earthquake will take him out. Gengar doesn't get hit because in this generation Gengar has the Levitate ability. Even though it's not shown to be levitating, it has the ability. So ground moves don't work on it. That's a simpler combination. Earthquake. The combination with the slope, Nick the Slowpoke involves Earthquake as well, but Nick can just protect itself against it. While Torterra hopefully hits hard against things that are neutral or weak to this move. This should be doable. But as it is, that we do expect if two of the big ones put together to win it. Not confirmed, but we hope it happens, because two of the small ones together are very unlikely to. Which does mean that the combination of Critical Hit and Lunatic need to win their fight. Now we've seen a combination lose one already, which was, I think, was Lunatic with Nick in round 1.
The blue corner won the first round. That's a smooth start.
Alright, and that's Critical Hit and Lunatic. Crit, let's get some more KOs with that Flare Blitz of yours. Or potentially something else. Let's see what the opponent has. Lunatone and Flygon. Huh. That's not exactly good for Critical Hit, because they can't hit anything very well. I think we just need to hit one of them. The thing is, wait, Lunatone has Levitate, so Flygon might just Earthquake. That is dangerous. I think I just need to attack as hard as I can and just hit Flygon. And hope we get there. And otherwise, next turn, if Lunatic survives, we might have extreme speed. Yeah, Earthquake, thought so. Nothing we can do against it. Critical Hit doesn't have protection against Earthquake.
It's down already.
Nothing we can do there. Except maybe use Counter. That actually would have been nice, but then Lunatone would have still had an attack on Lunatic. It's not gonna kill, is it? No. So we need an extreme speed, and then Lunatone to not take us out 2 turns in a row at minimum, and then we still need to take it out. So this one... Hypnosis! Okay, we live, but they're just gonna use Earthquake again next turn.
It fell asleep.
We're in trouble? Yep.
Earthquake tears open the ground. It couldn't take it. It's down.
We haven't lost yet.
One win and one loss.
We can still win the total thing.
The next round will determine the outcome.
We can still win the match. But it means that 2 of the small ones together have to do it. Nick, Jules, go! Grumpig, Ludicolo.
The third set of Pokemon have appeared.
Jules took out Ludicolo before. I think Light Screen might actually be a good move here. And then Fake Out. Which one am I less afraid, or more or less afraid of? Ludicolo has a potential grass move for Nick. Grumpig. Hit Ludicolo. I don't think a normal Volt Attacker would take a Ludicolo, that we needed the critical hit from round 1. Confused. Fuse Ray. That could be really bad, but as long as we have luck on our side, things can work out.
Ludicolo cannot move.
Right, light screen set up for some defenses, for special defense, in case they want to use Psychic or, I don't know, Brine. I want to hit Grumpig with Jules, because that's the best move Jules probably has. So then I'll have a follow-up with Nick. Now what I really hope is that Jules can attack through the confusion. Come on. By the power of Lord Helix, don't hit yourself. Your defenses are horrible. Okay, Grumpig has Fling. What is it going to throw? It's going to throw a Citrus Berry. So if we survive, we heal.
Hit.
And that deals no damage whatsoever, so we actually heal from it. Thanks! Stupid.
And feels the relief.
And Ludicolo's Blizzard misses one of them at least. It's... Yes! Oh, actually, they hit both. They missed both. It wouldn't have been that bad of a hit on Slowpoke, but... This works. This works. It's not bad. We actually come out of this better than we started the turn. One less turn of confusion. Let's just do the same thing again. As long as we take a Grumpig, it's 2v1, we might have a chance. When Jules needs to hit though, it's just gonna get taken out otherwise. Fling. By the power of Lord Helix, Grumpig, go away. Throw.
A brilliant hit.
Ah, not enough. Eh. Recycle to get its Citrus Berry back and just heal. Ah, it's not good. Yeah, we need to just keep attacking Grumpig, I think. Blizzard misses one of them again. Which is Jules, which is good, considering Jules would take a lot more damage from it than Nick would. Nick resists the move, and is also trained more of her defenses. Aqua Tail. So far this isn't that bad, but we need to keep hitting. And as long as Ludicolo keeps using Blizzard, it's not that bad for Nick. But maybe once Jules is taken out, he'll switch to single target moves. Just need to take out that Grumpig. Come on, Jules, go through the confusion. No, hit the... I didn't say hit, meaning you hit yourself, no. Recycle again, stop. We just wanted to take you out. Okay, in hindsight, we should have just gone after Ludicolo knowing this. I couldn't have known this. I just needed Jules to hit, and now Jules is gone. Wait, only the animation for Jules? That means Nick dodged the move. So we've having some good luck there, but we need a lot more luck. This isn't working.
It's a close fight. Slowpoke restored its health.
Yeah, this one's not gonna work, unfortunately. We had a chance if we would have hit through the confusion all the time.
It's pouring rain.
But we had some really good luck with Blizzard missing as well. Nick is not gonna be able to take a Grumpig. Maybe if they do a lot of stupid things, then... Or we have a lot of luck, then maybe Ludicolo. They gave us a bit of extra power on Aqua Tail. They're still using Blizzard. Blizzard isn't going to do much against Nick. And with the Rain boost that powers up Aqua Tail, as long as Aqua Tail keeps hitting, 90% chance to hit, 10% chance to miss. As long as we keep hitting, we'll deal more damage than the Citrus Berry heals. So we'll take out the Grumpig. We haven't had a critical hit yet. I'm not going to say we've won, because I still see it as a higher chance of us losing, but we have a chance. Have a chance to win. Because this isn't going to deal much damage. Even a critical hit, it's only that, and that was without the light screen. Although I guess the critical hit would ignore the light screen, but... We need to take out that Grumpig and Quake, come on. Ah, we missed Aqua Tail. That is horrible. Do heal something with leftovers. But we need to just hit the Grumpig really hard. Once Grumpig's out of the way, we have a chance. And I want to keep hitting the Grumpig as well.
An impressive move.
Like, I could have switched to Ludicolo a long time ago, but I always felt that going for the Grumpig had the best chances. I could switch to Ludicolo now, but now that Grumpig can't make use of Recycle, well, once Citrus Berry's back, and it doesn't heal with it, I don't know what it'll do. It will start attacking.
That's a hit this time.
Yeah, it's just gonna heal with the Citrus Berry. It wouldn't have had that heal, and it would have had been closer. Ah. Alright, fine, we'll switch to Ludicolo. Oh, because otherwise the rain's gonna run out in 2 turns as well. Let's see what happens if we switch to Ludi. Ludi is gonna heal us all with Drain Punch, although that's resisted, it's high physical defense on Nick. Let's see what that Grumpig can do outside of Recycle. Just haven't really seen that. Just keeps recycling, keeps healing. Because I could have given Nick a healing move, but I decided not to because I didn't think it would be as useful. The rain stopped, I heal with leftovers. I gave it Protect over Slack Off being a healing move,
Grumpig starts
to allow for a combo. Also, Fling isn't gonna... Oh wait, Fling is gonna work because it can keep bringing back a Citrus Berry. It'll do not much damage still. Wait, so if we let the Grumpig continuously recycle its Citrus Berry, and then because the AI thinks, oh, we should hit the Slowpoke with a super effective move, it uses Fling, because it's a Dark move which is super effective against the Psychic type Slowpoke, we can stay alive. This is going to be a really long battle, but as long as we can make use of the AI quirk, Nick can win this fight, which would be stupid. But if it's just gonna be Recycle into Fling, then we survive, because Ludicolo doesn't seem to have any grass moves. Or even they don't feel like using water moves either, it seems. Also, this is like, what is it, round 3 only? We're almost half an hour into the video. This is gonna be a long one. Come on, Nick. Just keep hitting. They're not healing that much. Just a tiny bit with Drain Punch, so please don't have, like, Citrus Berry. So happy that Ludicolo doesn't have leftovers. That would have been so horrible. And meanwhile, we're back at full health thanks to the Citrus Berry and the leftovers. Drain Punch, Blizzard, the best thing they can do. Although Blizzard, they might be out of Blizzards already. And that is a thing with Grumpig as well. Eventually, they'll run out of power points for Fling or Recycle. So then they'll be forced to use other moves. So really, I'd want to give Grumpig infinite uses of Recycle and Fling until we start hitting him with Aqua Tail again once Ludicolo is down, because then I don't want to use Recycle. And they've used Recycle quite a lot of times already. I don't know how many power points that has. A very interesting movement from Slowpoke trying to go fast. Someone needs to make it down to... Is it like GIF or GIF? People saying different pronunciations. I don't know what the official one is, but someone can make one of that and then like send it to Nick if Nick hasn't seen this. That fast-moving Slowpoke animation.
An impressive move, but this is not a favorable matchup.
Probably like a joke or a meme could be made out of it. Tiny, tiny bit of healing. There's the Recycle to get the Citrus Berry back. We're just going to use Zen Headbutt again on Ludicolo. Critical hit! Ludicolo's down. Let's go. How are we gonna win this? What if we lose it now? That'd be like I actually think we'll win this. There's still a turn of rain at least. And wait, they move first. So they'll use the Citrus Berry. Which means they won't have the Citrus Berry to heal once we hit them. I hope there's another turn of rain left after this, at least one. So they just lost their Citrus Berry because they threw it at me. And I immediately heal because Fling gives instant effects. Aqua Tail hits. That's a really... You need that animation from looking at Slowpoke from the front. Ah, the rain stopped. And the rain's not going to come back, is it? So now the thing is, Aqua Tail hits the best damage, but what's gonna run out first? Aqua Tail or Recycle? Once I run out of Recycle, good things happen. I'm gonna look up how many power points Recycle has. I don't know how many times I've used it.
It hits.
Recycle, as long as no power point ups are used, only has 10 power points. So they have to be running out very soon, or they've run out already. So we should have enough Aqua Tails, because it deals about as much damage as the heal. Snore! They've run out of Recycle! They've run out of Recycle, they have Snore! Wait, please don't tell me you have Rest as a different move. Just don't use Rest. Do not use a healing move, and we hit with this 90% accurate move. They don't have something. They don't have something. Hit! 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 Yes! Nick! Nick is glorious. We actually won the fucking fight. How did we ever win that fight?
The results are in. It's an absolute
Okay.
victory for the blue corner.
Well, we can say two of the little ones have won a fight together. That is awesome. Alright, 4 more matches to go. What the hell? Before I started recording this, I thought I might lose in this Coliseum on purpose a few times to lower my rank to rank 5 or 4. Because I thought we wouldn't be able to do this with the little ones on rank 6. But now, well, especially after winning the previous one, this is pretty awesome. Oh, Nick and Jules are together again. Oh, this is actually the same combo, it's just in a different order. Opponent doesn't have as much of a type spread, so maybe that'll work out for us. Then again, we can't really switch to get type advantages. Leafeon, Cacturn.
Both corners are so full of energy.
Grass types
that
where
there's
critical
no
hit is
doubt
active,
this
that
will
is
be a
very
great
good. And
battle.
Cacturn is a dark type, so I know what I'm gonna do. I'm glad I put superpower on Sourduck. Let's go. Crit moves first before the giant turtle with the tree in its back. Flare Blitz. Let's go, and the defensive Leafeon is down in one hit. Critical hit with the power. Let's go.
It's down already.
Things I'm pretty sure everyone has had a KO at this point, except Lunatic, maybe. Everyone else has KO'd at least one thing. Well, then maybe has Sourduck KO'd anything? Yeah, Sourduck at that point, yeah.
Devastated by superpower.
Boom! First on one.
Taken out already.
Now, a question I have immediately. Can our next team,
The blue corner.
our next duo,
Round. That's a smooth
imitate their last round? It's possible that the opponent has water types. I would like to see a water type. I'm pretty sure they have Feraligatr on their team, so I'd love to see it here. There's Feraligatr. Hello. Okay, Feraligatr is our first target. They're the offense one. Jump Left generally support, but they can definitely attack with something like Bullet Seed. They have U-turn, although it won't let them switch. It'll hit Slowpoke, I guess, but
brilliant hit.
Jump Left isn't very offensively oriented, and Slowpoke is straight into defense.
Cannot move.
Instead of Light Screen in case they want to use some special moves. Not sure if they will. Feraligatr is generally more physically oriented in terms of its attacks.
Restored its health.
Everything on Feraligatr. Let's go. They move first with Jump Left.
Starts to attack.
U-turn seems to be their best move. The Slowpoke will stay here for a while, so I don't mind that. There's not much damage. Full tackle. Let's go, Jules. KO.
Taken down by an intense blow.
Flare Blitz and Volt Tackle and crit, and Jules doing the damage. And then Nick taking a lot of hits and allowing others to do work. Nick's done awesome work in the last round as well. So everyone's trading is working off very well so far. Let's just continue. I'm thinking about like Jules' item. It's the Helix Fossil. I could have given Jules the Iron Ball to power Fling up more. Helix Fossil is the second most powerful Fling you can give Jules. Iron Ball would, one, be stronger, yes. But one, Helix Fossil is more funny to throw Lord Helix. But two, Iron Ball slows you down as long as you hold it. So as long as you don't use Fling, they're slower, and Jules does have some pretty good speed. Right, I'm not happy about the fact that Jules was just taken out, because they could have dealt some big damage to Jump Up with full tackle at least once. But at least Jump Up got paralyzed, and it seems like Jump Up's best move against Slowpoke is U-turn, in which case we have quite a few turns to do something. That and Zen Headbutt, I believe, can make other Pokemon flinch, and we move first now. With the Slowpoke going before a Jump Up is very weird, so we can flinch them, they can get paralyzed, and we keep healing, so they need to continuously hit us with U-turn to damage us more than we heal with leftovers. The moment they can't attack one turn, we heal extra. So this is looking very good. For the little ones to get another win, and for Nick to stay alive. Let's go. You might say, yeah, sure, Jules was already taken out, but Jules did leave behind the paralysis on Jump Up with her static ability, and Nick with another KO. Nice.
Game, set,
and that's how we win this match.
It's a total victory for the blue corner.
Total victory. We get another perfect point to spend. Would we need it later on? You go yell at the ocean, dude. Nice. We move on with pretty good hopes. The thing is, the last one will always be the most difficult. But now, 3 Sisters of Savannah, that means ghost types. And Shedinja is one of them. Shedinja, a Pokemon with only 1 HP. But it can only be hit by super effective moves. Things like Hail, Exanthrum will damage it, Poison. Which Pokemon have moves that hit Shedinja? Lunatic does. Sour Duck does, Violet Moth does, Jules does, Critical Hit does. Only Nick doesn't. Which means any opponent of Shedinja, there will at least be someone that can hit them. Because if no matter who Nick is paired with, someone can hit Shedinja. So honestly, I hope we see Shedinja, because that'll be an easy knockout, preferably in the first 2 fights. Actually, put Shedinja in the second fight. Because that'd be awesome. If Shedinja's in the second fight, because that's the baby combo. Not in the first one, at least.
Is it just me, or is it
with
getting
Ghost
a
type
little
resisting
chilly in here?
fighting, this will be a bit harder for Lunatic to deal with. We'll do what we can. Use a super effective move as long as possible.
And now,
first with
the
shadows.
battle begins. First strike.
Not much damage. Actually, more than I expected, but it got rid of our Focus Sash. Punch. Instant KO, nice. Didn't expect that.
It's down already.
Let's see what Spiritomb has. I'm gonna guess Ominous Wind or Shadow Ball. Feint Attack, that's a physical move. That's especially not gonna deal much damage against Lucario, considering it resists Dark with both of its types.
It hits.
Critical hits, decent damage against it. Light Screen in case they want to use Shadow Ball, Ominous Wind. They're not going after Slowpoke, even though Slowpoke's the one that can hit super effectively, assuming they have some like Dark Pulse, or even a Ghost move. Alright, Lucario can only use Crunch. Nick will deal some water damage. It's 2v1, which is nice to have. We can, I feel like, lose this one or the next one, although we'll certainly try not to. Because we do have the combination of Sour Duck and Violet Moth, Torterra, and Gengar in the third duo.
harsh blow. That dealt some massive damage.
Aqua Tail, let's get the animation again. I need that animation from the front again, because that's so funny. Yeah, you can go back in the recording and just do that, although... I guess I could just upload that clip separately. I don't know what I'll do. Like, I'll probably just not upload it separately, but it is funny to look at. Alright, Nick with a bit of healing. Didn't take all that much damage, so if it targets Slowpoke now, realizing that I can't do much damage against Lucario, then our big hitter, Lucario, can attack it for longer. Okay, it goes after Lucario again. It doesn't seem to have anything good against Lucario. So even though Lucario can't hit Spiritomb well, Spiritomb can't hit Lucario well at all either. And because it's splitting who it's attacking, it's gonna stay 2v1 for a while. So I expect it to be one more turn. More healing for Slowpoke. Crunch.
Bam! It couldn't take it.
Let's go.
Down. The blue corner won the first round. That's a smooth start.
Alright, 2 more rounds to go. I mean, we haven't won the match yet. That was just part of it. That was one of the sets. Okay, so Shedinja's in the last one, which just means more likely we'll win the last one, because that is a very quick KO, especially knowing how fast Gengar is. That makes this fight more difficult. Dusclops the more defensive one. Neither of them is that offensively oriented, because Dusclops more offensively oriented. No, defensively oriented. I'm gonna go after Mischievous first. I can't use Fake Out. So there's Flare Blitz. I think I'll just Flare Blitz on Volt Tackle. And keep Fling for Dusclops? I think the combination would be good.
A fierce blow. It's a direct
Good damage. Good damage. Unfortunately, the recoil will hit us. But the little ones move first. Jules, let's go. Jules with another KO. Volt Tackle. Yes.
Taken down by an intense attack.
Mischievous is down. It's 2v1, but I still don't feel confident against Dusclops. Pursuit isn't a strong move.
It hits.
Pursuit is not a strong move. If that's all it can do, I might actually risk using a Dragon Dance, which won't deal damage this turn against Dusclops. But as long as Dusclops doesn't use Shadow Sneak, which it might have, and then if I use Flare Blitz next turn, not only will Flare Blitz be 1.5 times as strong because of the Dragon Dance, if Dusclops does hit me with Pursuit and it doesn't KO me with KO Critical Hit, the Charmander, it'll be in range for its Blaze ability, which powers up Flare Blitz by another 1.5 times. I'm gonna try that. And Jules will throw Lord Helix. Please just use Pursuit and don't take our critical hit. That would be the optimal one. And then next turn, don't use Shadow Sneak. They didn't use Shadow Sneak this turn, and Shadow Sneak would deal more damage than Pursuit, so I don't think they have it. It would be awesome if I had King's Rock attached, I guess, to flinch them, but I went for the damage and not for the flinch. Pursuit again. Just don't take me out. Because I didn't expect it based on the last damage. Alright. Critical hit will take themselves out, but Jules will survive it. And this is going to deal over twice the damage as it would have done last turn. Because it Blaze and Dragon Dance 2.25 times the damage it would have done last turn. Just follow it up with a Volt Tackle if needed. No Shadow Sneak. Let's go. Critical hit. Boom. And we didn't need the big boy combo. Flare Blitz. The little ones are in action. I don't think the little combos. I think we've had like the little one combo 3 times. We've had Pichu and Slowpoke together twice. That won. They won together twice. And now Pichu and Charmander have won together. The little ones haven't lost yet. The big ones together haven't lost yet either, but they've only been together like once, maybe? And then it's a big one and a small one that have won more than they've lost, but there has been a loss as well. Alright, leader in training. What is it today? It'll be the semifinals after this is the Coliseum leader, which will definitely be the most difficult one. In terms of the Pokemon they use, I don't expect it to be that much fancier, but the moves that the Pokemon have will be more difficult to deal with. Alright, let's randomize them again. Alright, we're just gonna have big one, little one combos. Let's see how those will work out. I don't mind this first combo. This first combo's a nice one. And we get Sourduck and Nick in the third one. Oh, Sourduck Nick would have been awesome in this fight. Because both of them are weak to Earthquake. Okay, let's see. Drapion is very good against Gengar. But so is Houndoom, so really we just need to hit one of them. Houndoom is the one weak to fighting, Drapion is not, because Dragon's poison typing. So we fake out the Drapion to let it skip a turn. And then we have used the 70% chance of Focus Blast to hit Houndoom and hopefully take it out. If Focus Blast misses, we're in a lot of trouble. Because, yeah, Pichu can deal good damage, but it's physically very, very frail. It's taken up pretty quickly. Nice. Pichu will be taken up very quickly. That's what happened in the Slowpoke combo earlier. Someone in the Slowpoke was able to finish it off. But here, both of our opponents can hit Gengar very hard. So that's why, optimally, this was just gonna work the best. Let's see, they're Dark type, so Focus would deal more damage. I kind of want to use Explosion, but that would take a Pichu as well. If this would have been a combination with a Gengar and Slowpoke, I would have used Explosion, then Slowpoke would have used Protect, and then Slowpoke would have been the final one remaining.
Pokemon are awaiting their trainer's direction.
Kind of want to Focus Blast, but also not, because if it could miss. I'll play it a little safer on Thunderbolt, because I think the combination will work, and one of them will get another turn, I would think. Oh, big damage, yeah. Pichu with another KO. No, it's Drapion that attacks Pichu, which means Gengar survives.
Massive damage.
But unfortunately, oh, wait, it doesn't even KO Pichu? Ah, but it flinches Pichu. Pichu doesn't get the KO. It's gonna be Gengar. Beneville. Alright, that was a little dangerous, two dark types against Gengar, but we made that one work.
It's down. The blue corner won the first
one.
round.
That's the next combo. Hopefully tight matchups work out. Because if there's anything that's weak to fire, and I don't remember what their team is at all, because I don't base my choices on their team. That's two water types. So we had two dark types earlier, now we have two waters. That's not great for critical hit. Lunatic can't hit any of them super effective things. Quillfish is easier to hit. But Blastoise is the one that doesn't resist close combat. Who do I want to hit first?
Which Pokemon is going to make the first move?
I don't know if critical hit survives, I want to Dragon Dance, but no. I think Quillfish first. Alright. Lunatic moves first, that's good information.
That hurt.
That's not a lot of damage. Come on, crit.
A gang attack. Quillfish
That's good, I think Crunch will take it out next turn. Poison's not nice, but... In a way, I'm hoping them attacking Lunatic, but in a way, I'm also not. That's not Aqua Tail, that's Aqua Kick! What's that kind of an animation? Anyway, that's crit down. This breaks the focus damage, that's not good.
Exhausting battle between both sides.
I do want to take out Quillfish. But how much damage... I expect Blastoise to use Aqua Tail again. I really hope they'd miss. Because I can't do anything against it next. If they hit the Aqua Tail this turn, it's going to be really hard to beat them. If they miss Aqua Tail this turn, which they don't, I could have used counter on the Aqua Tail next turn. Maybe I should have just done this turn to make sure I get the KO on the Blastoise. Because now, I'm forced into close combat. And I'm not even sure if that will 2-hit KO.
A fierce blow.
It will, absolutely, but it... Okay, Aqua Tail needs to miss, or anything they do. It doesn't. Darn. We needed a miss from Aqua Kick.
It couldn't take it.
Huh.
It's down.
Lunatic's a strong Pokemon, unfortunately, its matches haven't gone too well.
It's all even now.
It's lost a few.
Next round will determine the outcome.
Alright, we have a nice combo in the next one, but I don't remember what the opposing Pokemon are. I hope they're weak to Earthquake. Because then I can use the combo I talked about. Lefable Gastrodon. Oh, yeah, they're not weak to Earthquake, but I know what my target is. Did I click the right one? Let's go to Terra first. Yes. Murder attack! Kaboom! Feels bad to take out the good Gastrodon. I love East Sea Gastrodon so much more than the West Sea Gastrodon. Not just its design in terms of the little shapes on its head and on its back, but also the coloring. I love it way more than the other one. So if you ever see me use a competitive Gastrodon, unless someone specifically requests the other one, I want East Sea. I didn't even see what Clefable did. I was looking outside because it started raining here, but it missed, so I'm happy. Gonna hit Clefable super effectively. Kaboom! And we win. We're on to the final. Alright, I'm happy we're doing rank 6. It's difficult, there's some losses, there's some really tight matches, but we're able to make it through with some awesome combinations.
The results are in.
And we haven't lost yet. Like we've lost like a set within a match. We haven't lost a total match yet. Still, if we win this entire thing, I don't think anyone will get as good in this game as for a long time. Like other than that round 3. That round 3, Pichu Slowpoke, and then Slowpoke almost on its own winning it. Alright, Coliseum leader Marina. Has multiple water types. Has one ground type in Flygon, a Dragon Ground. Has a Poison Water, a Grass Water, a Ground Water, a Pure Water, and a Rock and Bug Pokemon. And we're still gonna randomize things here. So we really just have to hope here, I think, that the combinations match up. Jules can deal massive damage here if it faces the right Pokemon. If it faces Feraligatr or Tentacruel. Sourduck can deal massive damage against Swampert or Feraligatr. Also against Tentacruel, but that depends on which teammate they have. If Sourduck is with Violent Moth or with Nick, they can do massive damage against Tentacruel. Lunatic, what would Lunatic want? Lunatic would not want Flygon. Flygon is dangerous. I hope Flygon faces either Violent Moth or Nick, or even both. Preferably at least Violent Moth and Flygon's match. Critical Hit, I don't really know. We'll just see. These are going to be the combinations. We haven't had the Violent Moth Sourduck combination. We haven't had Gengar with Torterra. And that is, I think, my most optimal combination, my strongest duo. So I'm happy we have that, but let's see if the others can do it. Jules is with Critical Hit. Both offensively strong, but defensively,
Both corners are
so
full of energy that there's no doubt this will be.
Let's hope this is similar to Ludicolo to before, that they don't have water moves. They both have water moves anyway, so we can't really think against them. We just have to hope they don't. The Ludicolo is pretty well rounded. Tentacruel is has more special defense.
Both trainers are carefully.
I want to hit the Tentacruel, and I'm not even going to use Fake Out because that gives Ludicolo almost a free turn to attack. I want to just double attack the tentacle and hope we win it.
And now,
Grind.
bam!
Yeah, that wasn't gonna
right
work.
from the start. It's down
The moment they have a water move, that was gonna be it. And they move first as well. Tentacle's a pretty fast Pokemon. Oh, critical hit on Tentacle! Okay, but that does deal a lot of damage to Jules, so we basically can't use Full Tackle unless the opponent's at really low HP. What does Ludicolo have? Probably something that can hit Pichu. Surf! Yeah, we would have not won this fight.
soaked by surf.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that didn't really work out. I would have loved to see just Pichu and Slowpoke again. Together. Against a water type. The thing is, Slowpoke would have been awesome against a water type, but two of the water types are gone now. What if Slowpoke faces Flygon and Armaldo? I guess it has Aqua Tail against Armaldo to hit it super effectively. Armaldo might have X-Scissor to hit Slowpoke. Alright, here's my best combination. Let's make use of it. It's Swamp. No, it's Swampert
The
and
second set of Pokemon have appeared.
for Alligator. I was hoping it would maybe be one of them? Because that means Armaldo and Flygon are the last ones. Armaldo and Flygon. This is Armaldo and Flygon is Lucario and Slowpoke. Now, the thing is, this, in terms of things we can hit well, we have very obvious targets. This might be a KO. It is. And the other one, if that's not a KO, then I'd be very surprised. Then they're holding a Focus Sash or Focus Band. But then we'll win this one. Okay, that's a Rindo Berry. There we go. Still super effective, still very powerful grass move from powerful grass Pokemon. Trading physical attack.
By Woodhammer.
And it has Life Orb, so yeah, Slumber's down. We won that one. Okay, Flygon Armaldo against Slowpoke and Lucario. Lucario, please win your duo. Because we need it this time. Flygon is not as easy to hit. I think it'd be best to hit Armaldo first.
The next round will
With close
determine the
combat.
outcome.
And then Aqua Tail on it to hit it super effectively. The thing is, if there is an Earthquake from Flygon, I'd want to use Counter. But they're not... Flygon isn't comboed with something that,
The third set of Pokemon have appeared.
like, resisted or is even immune to the flying. But they might just use Protect on Armaldo to just do that Earthquake. So I feel like I should still use Counter. And just hit whichever one... Yeah. Just to know if Armaldo has Protect or not. And if Flygon has Earthquake or not. Would be awesome. Yeah, that's... It would be cheating if I knew. So Counter for the first time. Hopefully they actually hit me with a physical move. Then Protect? I'm not really sure what I want to do. Actually, I know from using Mount Torterra's Earthquake with Nick as
Which
partner.
Pokemon is going to make the first
It can
move?
resist quite a few moves, so Aqua Tail. First, it is Earthquake without using Protect. So they hit their own Armaldo. Lunatic to 1. Okay, Armaldo needs to not attack Lunatic. Because the counter does make Lunatic move last. Facade, that's not even X-Scissor, that's good.
Hit.
That's resisted. Now let's do some good damage on Armaldo with Aqua Tail, because we have Flygon. We have Flygon, and this is very good on Armaldo.
Deal with pressure.
We have the counter on Flygon, so that was a good move, predicting that Earthquake.
Counter hits back.
Let's go! This might just be one more turn.
Down already.
Almost at the hour mark. Do we get the KO on the hour mark?
Slowpoke.
Might be just ahead of it.
Its help.
Then we get the win notification at the hour mark. Thing is, even if they take a Lunatic now, Nick can finish it off. Everyone has shown their worth. Close combat! And we actually win Waterfall Coliseum Rank 6. Let's go! That was super exciting. Wow.
It could
That was a lot
take
better than I thought it would be. Like, I thought, oh, I'll just have fun doing Waterfall Coliseum with the Kritikult, with some of their Pokemon.
Game is
I didn't
now
actually think we'd
over.
make it.
It's an absolute
But except for this first set, in the final, the baby combos won every fucking match that it did! And just after the hour mark, Waterfall Coliseum team battle clear. This took a lot longer than expected as well, but... Wow, that was good fun. That was really fun. 1,500 points added. Wow. Alright, in the next, like, I'll probably make some other theme teams. I absolutely will. Potentially after the Kritikult, not in a little while because I have some other things planned. I also want to create some teams and then face either the second player or the CPU in a free battle. I have some things planned for that. The next video is likely going to be main story again with Sunset Coliseum, and then some other battles, fancy battles after that, but obviously we will keep doing the main story too. Thank you for everyone for watching this very, very fun video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!